Hi, we're the Wine Ladies. I'm Georgia.
And I'm Suzanne, and welcome to Talking Wine with the Stars. Day 4.
Indeed
We're still here. We've been talking to lots and lots of folks, and we have a beautiful young lady sitting on the couch right beside us.
We do indeed. Alex Appel is with us, and Alex is got a movie that she's going to be promoting called Death of Alice Blue. Is that correct?
Death of Alice Blue, that's
correct. And it sounds like a very interesting story.
Wine and vampires and blood.
I think one of our ad lines is wine from another vine.
There
you
you
can
go.
steal that, Georgia.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah, the Wine Ladies like that one. So tell us about it. Sounds awesome.
Well, it's interesting. The director and writer worked at an ad agency as a copywriter, so I think that's sort of the beginnings of it. And we also spent time as vampires in our youth. So
wait a minute. You're a real vampire?
Yes. Oh, you didn't know that?
No,
Sorry.
I didn't know.
You said that so casually.
I mean, I'm not going to live forever, and I don't drink blood, but I used to wear a lot of black and white makeup. Pretty much. That's the definition. But yeah, no, it's a maturation story about a young lady who goes to work at an advertising agency that's run by vampires. And then it just so happens that she's genetically predisposed to be one of the most powerful vampires herself.
And she needs just a little push in the right direction? Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, she starts off, you know, and I play Alice Blue as well. I produce the film. She starts off very shy and meek and downtrodden and beaten up and made fun of. And as she starts her transformation, she becomes a powerful, strong vampire lady.
And how do vampires get stronger and stronger?
Well,
how does that work?
The way our film works, we take a bit of a different take on the genre, where anyone can't just be a vampire. You have to be genetically predisposed.
So it's a very exclusive club.
It is, yeah, very. and it's a dying breed.
It's a dying breed.
Yes.
I thought they were already dead.
Yes, but still, they're dying. The ones
dying to get in there.
The ones that are alive are still living, but it's hard to have a bigger population.
Oh, okay.
So what the advertising agency is doing, the vampires, is they're trying to infect this wine account that they have.
Okay.
This red wine.
Okay, now you're talking our language.
Red wine, full-bodied.
Of course.
Lots of blood. And they're trying to sell it out to the populace to try to create more vampires, because the more people they could hit, maybe it will hit some.
Now, what's the name of this wine, this vampire wine?
It's called Nether wine.
Another wine.
Nether
wine.
Oh. Wine from another vine.
Oh, very interesting. Now, did you say that you're the producer of this
yes,
film
I
already?
produced the film.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic. And obviously theater runs in your family.
It
because
does.
your grandmother was from the Bluma Appel Theater.
Bluma Appel. Well, she was also a person, not just theater.
Yes, I beg your pardon. Yeah, she's been immortalized in the theater.
Yeah, no, my grandmother was a wonderful supporter of the arts and theater, and yeah, I was introduced to theater very early. And the interesting thing about the film is, I think one of our reviews, they refer to it as theater the absurd with vampires, because I think there's a touch of theater in it too, because we did all this work with these actors and we brought a lot of them in the film, and it's just a little surreal and.
Yes, it sounds surreal.
A little campy.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So is it like a dark comedy kind of thing, I guess?
Dark comedy, yes.
Okay.
And do you live or do you die, or what happens at the end?
Well, I mean, the death of Alice Blue is obviously, her death is her birth as a vampire. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds awesome. So where and when can somebody view the movie?
Well, we are in talks right now with the Selgin in LA, so we're hoping to start getting it out there. We are working on distribution here in Canada.
Okay.
We've been playing at festivals. We had our world premiere at the MoMA in New York, which we were one of 8 films picked, so we're very excited about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a full feature film?
It's a full feature, yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. And then you were also in Montreal, I believe.
Yes, and we just came from the Montreal World Film Festival, which was amazing.
Excellent, very good. Now, how early did you know you wanted to be an actress? Like, you seem so young to be a producer also. My goodness.
Well, that goes back to the
she's a
vampire thing.
Oh, she's
I
not
see.
really that young. She's over 300 years old.
Thank you,
Right.
yes.
See, I knew it.
250, but you know, okay.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
counting?
insult you.
Give or take 50 years. You know, I got introduced to theater very early, and I think originally it was musical theater that my grandmother brought me to Cats, and I just thought it was the most awesome thing ever.
Yes.
And then I realized I can't sing.
Oh dear.
So, you know, then the dream died a little, and then I realized, well, you can also do things without singing.
Hence mine? No, just kidding.
Yeah, so well, that's when I realized I can't talk either. And then we're going into mine.
Now, I'd like to toast, but I'm kind of a little bit afraid, actually. There might be something in that wine.
Well, I guess
Might be tampered with.
It might be tampered with, but what do you think, Georgia? Do you think we can chance it?
I think we can, because it was the red wine. And
It was a red wine,
Yeah.
So we're safe, I
Yes.
think.
that was very clever of you to ask for the Sauvignon Blanc, Suzanne.
Yes,
No,
dangerous.
that's
very
right.
wise.
Now, Alex, do you drink wine occasionally? Are you familiar?
I do. You know, I have to claim I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to wine. I usually go with people that know wine very well, so I usually defer to them to order for me.
Okay.
And you know how to hold the glass properly?
Why don't we go through the exercise, because we're going to toast the success of your film.
Okay.
So why don't we raise our glasses
Okay. Oh, we got the...
by the stem, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to warm up the wine or put fingerprints on your glass. That's not a good thing when you're drinking wine.
Well, that takes a technique there.
And of course, a little bit of swirling. And the reason you're doing that is you're
guys have
warming
a
up
better
the
grip.
molecules. They're dancing in your glass. It's going to release the aroma and the bouquet of the wine.
Can we drink now, Suzanne?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's have a toast.
Okay, how do you drink it while you're holding the stem?
Takes
I'm a
years
little
of
nervous.
practice. But you're 250 years old.
You should know how to
by
do
now.
that.
We should have had the red wine, because then I can hold the glass, right?
Well, cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Cheers, Alex.
on this
Thank you.
film.
Nice to
All
have
right.
you. All the best.